Hello everyone, it's your friend Anni here and welcome to this today's live. And I have some cool stuff to show you. But first things first, I will see that everything works. Yes, it seems that this works well. So, okay guys, hope you are all well and all the new subscribers warmly welcome to my channel. So today I want to show you one cool thing. This is my friend's Jesse Miller's hypothesis, what is really happening in this caffeine withdrawal protracted caffeine withdrawal journey that many you are going through. And my friend also is going through the same journey and he has been speaking with multiple people. So he also have a lot of experience from this area. And he's also going through this himself and have been going through this caffeine crash. What I did also went through and many people who are watching my channel are going through. So I'm so happy that I can share this in my channel. And maybe this will help you to understand some of you who are going through this protracted caffeine withdrawal. Okay, so I'm going to start to read now. So hypothesis dopamine glutamate imbalance as a mechanism for protracted caffeine withdrawal. Overview. This hypothesis proposes that protracted withdrawal after abrupt caffeine cessation is driven by a long-standing imbalance between dopamine and glutamate signaling, rather than simple acute withdrawal or anxiety. In susceptible individuals, years of stimulant exposure may lower baseline dopaminergic tone. When caffeine is stopped suddenly, dopamine activity drops further, removing an important inhibitory control over glutamate. The result may be a state of relative excitotoxic stress, producing prolonged neurologic and autonomic symptoms. Dopamine's regulatory role. Dopamine plays a key modulatory role in the central nervous system. Beyond motivation and reward, dopamine helps buffer and inhibit excessive glutamatergic activity, maintaining neural stability. Adequate dopamine signaling prevents overstimulation of cortical and limbic circuits. In individuals with chronically low dopamine tone, this inhibitory balance is weakened. When dopamine signaling falls below a critical threshold, glutamate activity may become excessive or poorly regulated. This is amazing. So then, predisposition in ADHD and ADD. Many individuals who experience protracted caffeine withdrawal report ADHD or ADD traits. Conditions already associated with lower baseline dopamine signaling or altered dopaminergic regulation. Caffeine and other stimulants are often used long-term as a form of self-medication to compensate for this deficit. Over years of regular use, the nervous system adapts to the presence of caffeine by downregulating dopamine receptors, reducing endogenous dopamine production, increasing releasance and external stimulation to maintain function. This adaptation might leave dopamine system especially vulnerable when caffeine is removed abruptly. Abrupt cessation and dopamine collapse. When caffeine is stopped cold turkey, dopamine signaling may fall sharply sharply below the individual's already low baseline. Inhibitory control over glutamate is reduced. Glutamatergic neurons may become relatively overactive. This imbalance can create a functional excitotoxic state, even in the absence of structural brain injury. Neurons are not necessarily dying, but, and this is, listen, neurons are not necessarily dying, but they may be operating in chronically overstimulated, inefficient, and inflamed mood. Excitotoxic-like effects. This state may explain many common reported symptoms of protracted caffeine withdrawal, including cognitive fatigue and brain fog, sensory hypersensitivity, autonomic instability, heart rate, blood pressure, temperature, sleep disruption, emotional blunting or irritability, worsening symptoms with mental or sensory exertion. Importantly, these symptoms can persist well beyond the expected acute withdrawal window. Why stimulation causes rebound symptoms? During recovery, the nervous system appears to be attempting to restore dopaminergic balance. Introducing stimulating substances or activities, caffeine, other stimulants, intense exercise, stress, or highly stimulating supplements may temporarily increase stimulation. Trigger compensatory downregulation of dopamine signaling. Further delay dopamine receptor resensitization. As a result, individuals often experience rebound, worsening of symptoms, especially when the stimulation is strong or repeated. The more intense the stimulation, the stronger the compensatory suppression of dopamine may be. Protracted recovery model. Under this hypothesis, recovery depends on gradual normalization of dopamine signaling, rebalancing of dopamine-glutamate interaction, reduced excitatory load on the nervous system. This process may take months or years rather than weeks, particularly in individuals with pre-existing dopamine-energic vulnerability. Conclusion. Protracted caffeine withdrawal may not be a simple matter or habit or anxiety, but a neurochemical recovery process involving dopamine depletion and glutamate disinhibition. Individuals with ADHD, ADD, or long-term stimulant use may be especially susceptible. Sorry about my bad English. Abrupt cessation can expose this imbalance, leading to prolonged symptoms that are exacerbated by further stimulation until dopamine-energic system have adequately recovered. So all the thanks from this comes from my friend Jesse Miller, who is really amazing guy with a lot of knowledge, and this is his hypothesis, but I really agree this so much. And I also have been speaking with multiple people in this journey, and this is really like what I also believe how this is what is happening into our brain during the recovery. And I also want to say for all of you out there who are still going through and still, days are hard, you are thinking, is it gonna end, when it's gonna end, and this and that, it does end with time. the timeline for you, I cannot say when your recovery is done, but with time, all the symptoms really will go away, and you are able to go back to life. And many of us, we just feel better than we ever have felt, even so much better than ever before. So, okay, do you have any comments that you wanna now say or anything? So we're able. I can also put this text below this video, so you can then read it on your own, because my English is a little bit bad. So then you can read it, and maybe some Finnish viewers, then you can also translate that in Finnish. Hey Anni, I'm good. You did 30 minutes aerobic workout and some abs. Good, Anni. No, you are good. You are so good, Anni. Don't worry. It's the main thing that you do. Yeah, Jesse did that. That was Jesse's work. All the credits to Jesse. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, put thumbs up if you like this, and I just want to wish you all very, very nice evening, and just know, caffeine quitters, that you really, really got this. I always keep saying that, but we need to keep saying that. This is the work that I love to do. I'm here to support you, and you get well. You do get well, so keep up the good work. All right, guys.